So, folks, a lot of us in the United States, at least, not everyone, but in the US, spent last Thursday possibly being relentlessly gaslighted by extended family. And the fun isn't over yet. We have the entire festive season ahead of us. I know how hard this time of year is for people who've experienced narcissistic relationships, for this community. So I wanted to offer up something special for everyone. On Saturday, December 2nd at 10 a.m. Pacific, I'm going to be holding a completely free event for all of you, for this community, about understanding and healing from gaslighting. Again, I really want to reiterate, this event is completely free to anyone who's interested. I'm not going to be asking for a credit card. You don't have to sign up for our healing program. All you have to do to attend is to click the link in the video description and register. Seats are limited, so make sure you register before it fills up. While gaslighting is not the only thing that happens in a narcissistic relationship, I would argue that it's probably one of the most consistent, one of the most insidious, and one of the most harmful. And it doesn't just happen in our narcissistic relationships. It happens in sort of the world at large. That sense when we're being gaslighted, it's not just somebody lying. It's not just somebody doubting or saying something didn't happen. It's them twisting it in such a way that by the time it's done, not only are they doubting our perception about something we're once pretty sure about, but then telling us that there's something wrong with us. And when you stop to think about that, especially if it's been happening your whole life, how much it has shaped your sense of who you are, your identity, and more than anything, because it happens in all sorts of situations in our lives, a lot of people feel like there's nothing I can do. You think when I call out the gaslighter, all they do is tell me, they double down. They tell me there's even more wrong with me. So we'll learn what not to do when you're dealing with a gaslighter, and also what to do. But more importantly, this isn't about interacting with the gaslighter. This is about healing from having to endure these kinds of toxic interactions. So again, I really want to remind you, reiterate, if you want to know lots of things about gaslighting, you can register for this 100% free event by clicking the link in the video description. It's time for yourself, and that's something that a lot of survivors rarely get, least of all, to learn how to deal with the toxic stuff. And of course, the toxic people are the ones who are taking all of your time, but also to sit down with a community of other people who are dealing with these toxic relationships and gaslighting and narcissistic folks. It can help you feel a lot less alone with this, and also may even push back on the self-doubt. Sometimes it isn't even just what might be shared about gaslighting, but it's to recognize that you're in really good company. So please join us completely free, no obligation, no nothing. Just come in, learn a little bit about gaslighting, and then I promise you, you'll learn at least one thing that will help you be able to cope and have a little bit of bag of tricks, if you will, the next time you're gaslighted. Hope to see you, and thanks again.